Hi, I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you could purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we're discussing a model made from 1997 to 2007. This is the A Lange Sohne Langematik Big Date, reference 308.026, timepiece 37mm in white gold. It is extraordinarily punchy for a modern men's dress complication. A versatile watch with a big date, a loomed dial, automatic winding, and a clever zero reset second system. You can see on my 16cm circumference wrist, it wears easily with grace and a compact profile. As from lug to lug, it is 44.8 millimeters, 9.8 millimeters thick, so solidly under 10 millimeters, and then 19 millimeters between the lug horns if you wish to accessorize with an OEM or aftermarket strap. The watch does have a satisfying heft to it in the hand, partly because it's all of white gold and partly because the dial of Lange watches manufactured from sterling silver and then galvanized their eventual color. So the watch is double precious metal. You can see the strap is double black, calfskin on the bottom, large rectangular scale alligator on the top with a folded edge, a monotone stitch, and the Lange white gold pin buckle to match. You can see it's handsomely faceted externally and rather generous in its proportions and the amount of gold you're gifted. It also has some clever designs. As you can see, the bridge is elevated over the prongs, so the strap sits inside the buckle rather than stacking up underneath. And then there is a retaining bar, so if you're like me and you tend to use the smallest hole in the strap or even punch a smaller one, oftentimes you realize when you strap a tightly fit strap to your wrist, it can get pinned on the pin, so to speak, and be difficult to extract. Well, that retaining bar inside the buckle makes that impossible, so you can easily remove the watch, though I can't imagine why you would want to. Short of swimming, this watch can do it all. You can see the case is handsomely executed with a satin-finished mid-case, longitudinal satin finish, polish on the flanks of the date adjuster, but satin on its outer face. You can see in Lange fashion, the lugs are both of high polish and stepped out from the case, so there's a firm crease line between the case and the lugs, and then the bezel is all of high polish. It has a vertical segment and then a domed segment leading into the dial. Turn it all over and you can see that there is a Lange crown. Take a look at the dial, and well, this watch has everything you need and nothing you don't. You have white gold indices, and you'll note the double indices for 3, 6, 9, and 12. There's a white gold frame for the date, and the watch features a wonderful push-button adjuster that has the same tactile qualities as a fine column wheel chronograph, like, for example, a datograph. There are white gold alpha-style hands at center, and yes, the watch is loomed. There will be a loom shot. Note the small seconds and the zero reset system. This not only hacks the movement and stops the seconds, it's zero resets, so you have the ability to set the watch precisely to a reference time. The watch, of course, powered by the Saxomat caliber. Turn it all over, and we're discussing Lange caliber L9214, beautifully executed. You can see in German silver, that means it's a nickel copper zinc alloy for the bridges and the plates, the copper giving the bridges and plates that golden hue. You have a 21 karat gold rotor that has been engraved, and then you have a 950 platinum mass, so it's a gold rotor with a platinum mass, maximizing the efficiency as well as the richness and decadence of the 3/4 rotor automatic system, which allows the watch to be as thin as a manual wind and provides an unobstructed view of the case back. There's no center rotor to block it all out. Now, the watch beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It does feature the stop seconds functionality, and of course the watch with a 46-hour automatic winding power reserve. 45 joules, adjusted in 5 positions like a chronometer. There are quite a few delectable details. As you can see, black polish on the swan's neck adjustment mechanism atop the balance, as well as the cover for the escape wheel cock. The case clamp screws black polished, as well as the screws and center of the rotor. Fire annealed, that is kiln blued screws for most of the other fixtures. And the timepiece featuring engine turned perlage on the base plate. You can see there is also a smaller perlage adjacent to the rotor underneath its track. Glasuta stripes across the bridges, mirrored anglage on the edge of every bridge, as well as the half bridge for the balance. And then you can see that the half bridge for the balance under the regulator mechanism has been freehand engraved, a true work of manually executed art such that no two are exactly alike. This watch has it all. 30 meters water resistant, so it's not an aquatic timepiece, but then a little bird told me that a Lange sports watch is coming. You could see this one and get ahead of the curve on the Watchbox. I'm actually back to demonstrate that this is one of the pre-2000 examples of this reference. So this one with a tritium dial, and you can see both hands and dial, original tritium. So a rare collectible in its untouched state. See it by day on the Watchbox.